arrived at the Autodromo Juan Manuel Fangio in Balcarce for the running of the Argentine Grand Prix, the first ever top-class race to be held in Argentina, and the first ever top-class race to be hosted by backup host Dioca. Coming into this week where both championships could be decided, two drivers have been making the news this week. The first team news of the day comes from the renamed Sauber, as they have announced after so much speculation that current Lamborghini driver and last season's Brazilian Grand Prix winner Rahul Patel will be joining the team in 2023. Rahul has had a mixed 2022, with the second half of the season coming good for him. He currently lies 13th in the Drivers' Championship, 13 points behind Jake Galloway, and his current team Lamborghini lie 5th in the Constructors, 1 point ahead of AlphaTauri. The first half of the season for Rahul was filled with a lot of frustrations, being involved in incidents that at times weren't his fault and at times was his fault. However, the second half of the season for Rahul started to come good, with his performances being vital in Lamborghini continuing their point streak which they have had since Abu Dhabi last season. Rahul will be relieved to know that he will still be in the top class next season, and he'll be looking to have a better 2023 season with his new team. He will partner alongside Bence Valdinga, who will remain with the team for another season. This does mean that there will be at least one vacant seat available at Lamborghini next season. However, it is expected to be both, due to Laura Chung also making it clear in her sign-ups that she wants to leave Lamborghini at the end of the season, with her being linked with both Mercedes and Haas. 5 contenders emerge, which consists of current Haas driver Michael Mocho, should he not be retained by the American team, newly crowned DTM champion Rubino Gonzalez, former top-class driver Robert Ionescu, current F2 driver Jafari Blackwood, should he miss out on a Toyota drive, and 5-time top-class champion and current Lamborghini reserve driver Florian Volker. It will be interesting to see who Lamborghini has as their lineup. In terms of David Kupark, who's missed out on Sauber, it's not doom and gloom for him just yet, as he is linked with a possible move to McLaren in 2023 should Joseph Willows leave the team to become Franco Lopez's replacement at Mercedes. F2 title contenders Wojtek Kulizec and Nicolas Zorbach are also linked with this seat, and it will be interesting to see who McLaren chooses should Willows leave for Mercedes. The second and final team news of the day comes from Ferrari, as they have announced that current Aston Martin driver and Italian driver Andrea Verderi will be joining the team for 2023. Andrea has had a decent season in 2022, despite this season's Aston Martin going backwards compared to last season. He currently lies 16th in the Drivers' Championship, tied on points with Bence Valdinga, and his current team Aston Martin lie 10th in the Constructors, 2 points behind Alfa Romeo. Despite some races where he looked off the pace, Andrea has been able to get the Aston Martin to places it shouldn't belong, such as Hungary and Bahrain, where he was able to finish 7th and 8th respectively, earning the team some much needed points. Andrea will be happy to know that he'll be joining the Scuderia next season, and he'll be hoping to have a good first season with them in 2023. He will replace Jake Galloway, who will not be on the top class grid next season due to missing out on the sign-ups, and he will partner alongside Chris Chatfield, who will remain with the team for a third successive season. This means, as expected, Aston Martin will have an entirely new lineup in 2023, with both Andrea Verderi and Johannes Martins leaving to join other teams in 2023, and Andrei Sazonov making his top-class debut with Aston Martin next season. 3 contenders emerged to be Andrei's teammate in 2023, which are 14-time DTM winner and ex-top-class driver Victor Ibobo, current World Champ Car driver Gabriel Gomez, should he miss out on Toyota, and fellow F2 driver Joseph Frederic Souto, who is determined to make his top-class debut next season. It will be interesting to see who ends up alongside Andrei Sazonov in 2023. And that is it for the penultimate episode of the GP4OC News Series 10. Just 7 more seats are left to be announced now, which consists of the remaining seat at Aston Martin, both seats at Lamborghini, and the 4 biggest ones, which are the remaining seat at McLaren, the remaining seat at Haas, the remaining seat at the returning Toyota team, and the remaining seat at Mercedes. The final team news of the season will break at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix at the Yas Marina circuit. Who will get the final 7 seats, which drivers will miss out on a drive, which reserve drivers will be announced early, and what will be the lineup for the 2023 Formula 2 season? Tune into the final practice session of the season in 2 weeks' time at the Yas Marina circuit on the Yas Island in the United Arab Emirates.